Hello, Mr. Pariseau here at home, talking to all of my students that are out there on Google Classroom, and just wanted to let you all know that I'm here. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of me at tpariseau@sanford.org, and that's pretty easy because it's right on Google Classroom, okay? And you can ask me questions about the work that you're doing, and you can ask me questions about other things as well, all right? I don't want you to feel like you're at home alone and that you're learning all by yourselves because you're not. Now, I've given you guys some lessons to do, and those lessons I think are pretty good and still kind of extending the learning of what we've already been doing. So, you're all really capable of doing what I've asked you to do. It's mostly watching a couple of videos or listening to a story or something of that nature and then answering some questions. Now, if you're having difficulty on the questions, that's okay. Then you can just email me and say, I don't understand what you're asking here. You can just leave it blank. And we'll talk about it when we all get back together again face to face. Or I can look it over and see where you're having some trouble, all right? If there's a topic that you're watching a video on, say for instance, you're in the social studies class and you're watching about the tanks and you really like that subject, you can watch more videos about tanks so that you learn more. That's okay. That's what we want you to do. I want you to be excited about learning and to say, hey, I want to know more about that, or I want to know more about what women did during World War One. You know, I saw a really interesting article. I didn't even know about it that the United States activated students during World War One so that they could do things around the country. Like the Girl Scouts were helping to mend socks and bandages and things like that to send over to the troops. Um, and we're kind of living through strange times like people did back then too, right? Now everybody's being asked to stay at home, and that's not a lot of fun. I want you all to stay home. I want you not to go into public unless you absolutely have to, because this is something that we have to do in order to be safe. So, we've talked about this in our classes. This is the smart thing to do so that everybody can be safe and that nobody has to get sick that doesn't have to, all right? It's a way of keeping people from getting ill. Like we said, kids don't tend to get that sick, but they can bring it home to their grandparents or they can bring it home to somebody else at home that's sick. And you guys have all been listening. You've been asking good questions. If you have any questions about that stuff, it's okay to ask that. I'll answer them. You know me. I've told you that I will give you the facts that I have, and I don't get them from wacky sources, okay? Um, I want you guys to know that I care about you and that I've missed you, even though it's only been one day. I'd rather be in the classroom teaching you, but I'm here for you, all right? So you all just do the best that you can, and don't be afraid to reach out to me, and I'll try and update with videos on a regular basis so that we can have this connection, okay? All right, y'all be good and have a good day at school tomorrow, because I'll be here working too.